Irving drives in. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Conley with it. Now Smith defending. Conley, the pass to Gasol. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard. Passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And a big game for Irving. 18 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. The drive by Adams, and it's sent back by Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Parsons. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Al Cleveland shooting about 42% so far. Irving with it. Gasol covering. Irving with it. 19 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Alexander grabs the board. Alexander's got 5.
You got to play without fouling.
For Memphis, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And it's tied up with that one.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And this gives us a chance to check out some league leaders, the top passing big men since we've entered the season's second half. The 4th spot held by Marc Gasol.
And these are some of the most complete players in our league. I mean, they're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing as well.
And their teammates know to always keep moving on the perimeter because the ball will be coming back out to you if you work yourself. Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 8 from the second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Irving attacking, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got 21 in the game.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Coach had some words for his team over that break. If what he talked about is a true indication, the pick and roll is going to be their go-to play from now on. He sees that as being their best option offensively. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork, those were the messages. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks, Doris. It's rebounded by Gasol.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
It's tipped. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Now here's Irving. He's got 21. Gasol with the steal. Conley with it. He's picked up by Irving. Out to the wing. Grant gets a stolen by Grant. Adams against Jones. And there's the pass to Grant. From outside, off the mark.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
But they'll get another chance. Grant against Irving. This one for three. Again, Irving missing.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL.
To stop the drought. And another miss by Cleveland.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far. But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Adams with it. Guarded now by Irving. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Morris comes in for LeBron. Johnson, good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And, guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
And Spates gets to go.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
And Gobert kicks to Irving. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Irving.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Down low, Spates. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Cavaliers shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. The dish to Gobert. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year. Although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second. Memphis leading. Pass to Wright. And Adams kicks to Spates. Left block shot on the way. And the bank shot is good. Spates has got 6 in the quarter.
There's been some slippage defensively here in the second half, Kevin. I mean, I'm not sure if their legs are going or what, but they've given up some easy baskets here.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Irving against Spates. 5 to shoot. Irving kicks to Morris. Let's go. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Morris. And it's 29 points for Freak.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Looks to me like they hit the refresh button here in the second half after shooting less than 40% from the field before the break.
But the defense allowed them to stay in it, and now with the offense looking rejuvenated, they've got to be feeling confident. And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
That's good. Spades has got 12.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Outside Irving. From deep three-point range. No good.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
And the jam by J.R. Smith.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Grizzlies. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers trailing, so the Grizzlies 5 right now. Chandler Parsons out there with Alexander. Then there's Grant, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Conley in at the point guard position. Irving against Gasol. Irving attacking, and that one is stuffed right through.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling.
Conley, Grant, that's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Shoots. Irving can't get it to go. Memphis has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Conley dishes to Grant. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Ball's knocked loose. Parsons on the wing. Bullseye!
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
On the wing, Irving. Defended by Gasol. From deep. No good. Memphis leading by 4. Conley with it. He's picked up by Irving for the 3. Here's Alexander, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Move the ball. That's thinking too much.
Irving passes to Irving. Smith against Grant. They need this one. Smith with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Conley kicks to Gasol. Parsons for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Gibson's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
A shot's good from Irving.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
They double-team Conley. Alexander passes to Parsons. And the miss by Parsons.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Gibson a screen. And on the way from Irving for 3. That's good. Irving's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Cavs.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
And he gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Gasol with the defensive effort. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And you could tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Jones checked in for Cleveland. And Memphis also making a switch. Adams checked in. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Irving drives in. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. That one goes. Count. That's 7 points for Kyrie Irving. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Irving drives in. It's deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. Here's Irving. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3. That's tipped with 1 on the clock. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Left side Gasol. Tries from the block. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
The Cavaliers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Irving attacking. The Grizzlies pull it in. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. Parsons dishes to Adams. Here's the screen. Pass to Alexander. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Adams' shot is off. Cavaliers leading. Irving, a screen on Parsons. Irving against Parsons. Irving attacking. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. His message, don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make one play at a time and execute. That's how we'll take this thing home. Kevin, he's trying to keep them focused.
Conley gets to Gasol. To tie it up. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
Irving kicks to James. And another shot. Jones, no luck.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
And the whistle blows in the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second. If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him. I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Irving for 3. Laces one from 3.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Back to Conley. Oh, wide open look for Gasol. Connects. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
At the line for 2.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws. And he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And it's Conley penetrating. Can't get it to go. Good D by Irving. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. From deep. Off target with that shot. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers pulling it out. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, once again, you find yourself with a points and rebounds double-double. Is that something you've come to expect from yourself on a nightly basis?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've...
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Detroit Pistons. This Detroit group has been getting things done. They've won 8 of their last 10, looking really strong. They've got to be pleased. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. You know, he's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in
More levels, more devils. Airing out the stage like a
Great view from across the water, looking at a majestic Motor City skyline. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off a good outing against the Rockets in Houston. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Gobert is out there with Irving, and it's Irving at the 1. Now, here is Irving. From deep three-point range, that's good. Irving's got himself on the board with 3 there.
and they are on the board first.
Trying to set the tone here early. I like that.
Outside Jackson, and Harris wide open. He shoots, and it's off from three-point range. In the corner, it's James Irving. The shot will not go. Now the Pistons take it the other way. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the starters were extremely happy to get some rest and let the bench guys do the heavy lifting. Definitely a feel-good win for the team.
On defense, Cleveland want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiaries of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Now here's LeBron. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Irving up top, guarded by Harris. 4 on the clock. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Jackson passes to Harris. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Irving with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. That drops. Irving's got 5.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
And again, it's Tobias Harris.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Nobody near Irving. Another miss by Irving. Pistons trail by 4. And now Doris Burke has it. Update from the sidelines.
I had a chance to catch up with Dave Yeager. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be there.
Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time, and if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for the Pistons. Crabb comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Rockets in Houston. Shot clock at 5. Fires top of the key. The Pistons rebound. It's Drummond with the drive. Makes it off the glass.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Here's Irving. A second chance effort, and it's Jones laying it in.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here is Harris. He had 13 points in the win against the Rockets in Houston. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Detroit. And then for Detroit, Andre Drummond's checked in for Myers Leonard. Johnson comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Crabb. And then for Cleveland, Gobert, he's checked in for Terrence Jones. Irving comes in for Taj Gibson. And James subbed in for Morris. Jackson and Caldwell-Pope, the guards. Johnson is out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc. And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim That's fueling this run. Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor, and then the balance to knock it down.
Unbelievable move. Rush hour handles supreme right there.
Really left alone that time. Harris has got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Pistons.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Outside Irving. In the corner, Smith with it. Irving kicks to LeBron. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Detroit.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Outside Irving. Launches it. Can't get it to go. And it's Detroit the other way.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
To the middle. Here's Drummond. Gobert pulls it in.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Outside Irving. It's hauled in by Harris.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Another miss by Irving.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And the foul called on Pistons. And through the first half. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Tobias Harris, he has really been playing well.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Irving is out there with Gobert, and it's James in at the 3 spot. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies, boy, he was tremendous. He finished with 45 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect. Guys, I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high. You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
And the shot is good. That's 7 points for Johnson.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Always a threat, guys. Three-point land that time was... seriously expanded in the gym range.
Way beyond the line there. That's just a sweet stroke.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, man. He looked a little hobble out there for a moment.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside Irving. Tipped away and stolen by Drummond. Johnson kicks to Jackson. To the paint. And Harris gets it to go on the assist.
I don't think you wanna get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that late night gas with no break, like crash in the daylight. I see it in your face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears in a bunk bed. Peers know they upset. That Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop at Ross like that. Don't know how it feel to can't afford like that. Off deck. Right back, had to get it out the mud. We took. Now they tell me do it for the love. Gotta do it just because. Got this ballin' in my blood. Think I came this far to shoot up. I don't think you trying to get rich. down somewhere. He at the table with a bowl of Applejack, and he beat the back of the cereal, and in between eating the Applejack, he's crazy. And he want my spot. I'm gonna find him though.
Game show.
Welcome, everybody. Excited to have you in the house with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It is the NBA play. I've been waiting a long time for this.
Yes, we have.
Yes.
Yes. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. For the Cavaliers, one of the top teams in the Eastern Conference over the regular season, they know it's what they do now that will...
And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken now.
A chance to look around and see all the sights and sounds that downtown Cleveland has to offer. Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. We'll see Brooklyn facing Cleveland. Taking a look at Cleveland. They come in as the third seed, favored to win this series.
And, well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important